Hello guys, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back, and for those of you who are new, thank you very much for joining us. Please hit subscribe, that's very important to me. I like to chat with you and kind of just discuss all the projects that we've got going on. So this time I've got a little list in front of me. I have my favourite cup of tea. I'm a big cats person, as you can see. And you will see that a bit later from my haul as well. Big cats person, like I can't live without cats. Anyway, I have a little list. I think this time I'll start with my whips. I've got only 3 at this point. I worked only at 3 within the last 4 weeks since the last time I saw you. I really had 2 projects I wanted to finish off fully, so I kind of rushed to do them and I couldn't do anything else in between. So I'm quite prepared this time, well proud of myself. Got everything out of bags and things. So the first little project, my kind of filler project and Christmas project if you like, is this one here. This is by Barbara Anna Designs and it's called Let It Snow. Okay, so I'm stitching it on linen, 32 count linen. Here we are. I'll insert where I was 4 weeks ago so you could kind of have a comparison, and I'll insert it somewhere here. Not sure where, not sure if it's doable, hopefully it is. And then this is where I am at the moment. So what I have done since the last time you've seen it, oh sorry about these, I think the last time you saw this plant pot here, I have potentially started the flowers, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll insert the photo here. So I have managed to finish off the flowers, a little house with snow, a lady here, and I started on the house next to it. I love working on this, however, I have a few issues with this. Issue number 1, I've started with 2 threads, I believe 2 over 2, and then realised I don't particularly like the coverage. But I wasn't going to rip it all off because I've done quite a lot of this and it is quite tedious, and I wasn't going to rip it off. And once you've got something behind it, so like me, or a board, coverage is okay. And I think it's only because this is such a dark colour. Now, issue number 2. So it's easier to show you this way. So the little house over here, this colour, it's not white, but it's sort of like a greyish. I can't remember which DMC it is. But I had issues with the red polka dots peeping through. So what I've done, excuse me, I had a cold recently. What I've done, I used 2 threads over 2 and then had 1 thread and went over everything. I tried to do it with 3 threads, it was too bulky, but if I did it with 2 and then went just on top with 1 thread, that looks perfect to me. Here we are. I really like this. It's beautiful, I love the fabric. It's beautiful to work on. Definitely not going to be finished, oh, piece of thread, definitely not going to be finished this end of the year. Yes, it's a Christmas project, but I don't think it will be finished this year because I've got a few other projects I'm working on. However, here I will still put in, I think even if I finish it next year, here I think I'll still put in 2019. Just to remind me that I worked on it this December. Okay, right, next project is one of my favourite projects ever. I love working on this. It is Totoro, and I actually watched the anime with with my ex-boyfriend's kids last week, and I fell in love with this again, as you do. So I will insert, this is what it's meant to look like. I love this, I adore this. Now, originally I bought this in January, and I've started this, I think, on the 9th of January. And I was enabled by one Flosstuber. I know she's based in Australia, and she does a lot of Mirabilis. Is it Trish? I'm so sorry, I didn't write your name down. I'm so sorry. But I was enabled by her because she had this fully kitted up. She wasn't going to do it, she was just going through her stash, and I loved it. So I've started this 9th of January, and I'll show you where I was 4 weeks ago over here. And now this is where I am. Ooh, have a sip of my tea. I hope you're having a cup of tea too. So this is where I am at the moment. It's getting quite big, guys. I keep having to pull away from from my iPad. So this is where it is right now. It's beautiful. I love this. However, if you followed me since the beginning of my channel, you'll know I had so many issues with this. Just like I had issues with Let It Snow, I had issues with this. I seem to be having issues with every single piece. I suppose I'm not such a good stitcher, am I? Anyway, so here we are. The issues I'm having, and I've mentioned this before, but if you've not followed me before, somewhere here at the top, as you do when you start a piece, that's where I started, I somehow miscounted it. So I'm 2 columns short. So this is shorter than it's meant to be. It's meant to be 2 columns wider. So you can only imagine what I've been doing the last year. I've been fudging it the entire way. Guys, I've been fudging it the entire way. So everywhere I go, in every single bit, I need to get rid of 2 rows somewhere. It wasn't too difficult here. It wasn't too difficult here because it's just one color. It wasn't too difficult here because you can't even tell, it's just there isn't a proper pattern really. And then, long and behold, I had another boo-boo. So here, if I show you what it's meant to look like, can you spot a difference? I can. So you know, like when you've got your pattern and it has this little bit here that overlaps with the previous one, well, guess what? I didn't realize that. For this piece, I realized it everywhere else apart from this house. So I've gone wrong somewhere down here and then here, and it just continued. So you can tell the difference. Look, guys, we've got the windows 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. You meant to have 2. I still have this little one here. Like, I kind of fudged it to make it work, but this is just, yeah, this is a little bit different. I mean, it's okay, nobody else knows, and I don't think it's noticeable, and I managed to fudge it. And then, as a consequence of this boo-boo here and this boo-boo here, I had to sort out this mess here. So it's basically missing 2 rows as well, 2 columns here. So where the little faces are here, I had to get rid of 2 columns. Okay, so I've sorted that bit. We're going along, and then I started all of this. Again, both of my boobies continued, and I just had to fudge in certain areas. I made it work, so It's all matching up now. So what I have left, finish off this bit here, finish this bit here, and then it's just this that's left. And then tons of back stitching, beading. I want to do beading, so it's stitching. It could be a close one. I might finish this year, I may not. I worked on this so much already that I almost want to not work next week on it. Depends how I feel. I don't have too much pressure on this. I didn't put this under pressure just so I could enjoy it as much as I currently am. So that's where I am with this one. Quickly again, away from my stitching. I love this pattern, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Okay, so that's my second piece I worked on this week. Well, this month, not week. And then, right, so I don't know if you've seen my video from last month, but I have a project that I am very emotionally attached to for many different reasons, and I couldn't particularly even look at that piece anymore for what is still going on in my life. However, I absolutely adore the pattern. I adore the fabric. I adore the threads that I picked out, that I picked it up. I picked it back up and I'm almost finished. And the plan is, if you go back and watch my previous video, you'll know that I wasn't sure what to do with it. I wasn't sure if I want to keep it or not, but I'm so definitely keeping it. And I'm even thinking of getting it framed by, is it Rencel Studio? Also, guys, do you know how kind of approximate prices for them? I'm not expecting it to be cheap. I know it's going to be extortionate, but I think this one is worth it. So sort of like approximately, how much did you pay? I don't know. It's a big piece though, so. Okay, maybe I'll put in firstly where I was last month. This is where I am right now. So I've done, I have done a ton of work on this. So all I had before was the whale and the boy, or the girl. I didn't have the tail, so it took me one evening to do this side, maybe about 3 hours. Then it took me another evening, another 3 hours to do this side, excluding back stitching, just stitching. Once I finished with this, another night I've done the moon. And then it took me 2 evenings to do all of the back stitching. So all back stitching for the boy, for the whale and the moon, that's all finished. All back stitching is done. All I have left is to do all of these stars around it, 50,000 stars. Oh guys, I can't look at stars anymore. I generally cannot think about stars. So I worked on this right before I started this video and I just thought, oh, you have to stop now. I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna go to the cinema instead. Maybe watch Jumanji, I'm so excited, or Frozen, not sure. Anyway, I love the way this has turned out and I love this fabric. I really, really want to get another piece of this. But where the place I got it from, they don't have this anymore. I'm hoping the lady who does it, she will restock it again so I could get it, because I absolutely adore this. Just a couple of things. I replaced this darker brown with a toile. I don't know if you can, it's very hard to show in these. I don't think it's, you can sort of see. In real life you can definitely see the bling. And then in the moon I used petite treasure braid, silver petite treasure braid in here, and for back stitching. Oh guys, revelation. Back stitching in petite treasure braid or anything like that, anything that sparkles, is just it will change your world. I can't even describe how beautiful this moon is in real person with the back stitching, with the Petite Treasure braid stitching. It looks just beyond this world. It looks amazing. Now, I'm pretty sure this will be finished before the end of this year. However, my biggest problem is I have to do these thousands of stars, and guess what? Back stitch them all. So the big ones need to be back stitched, guys. It's gonna take forever. I hate back stitching. I hate back stitching. Anyway, so that's my whips. A plan for next month, I'm working on this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna work on Totoro. That was my focus last month. Anything else, maybe a bit on, I'm gonna work a bit on Barbara Anna designs. Bit of everything really. Right, on to the haul. So, Black Friday came, didn't it? Cyber Weekend came. The whole week became Black Friday week. And this one couldn't resist. And I bought ridiculous amount of patterns. I know, guys. Now, in my defense, most of these were discounted when I bought them. Most of them were discounted, and big discounts. I didn't go just for a couple of pounds. I went for like 70% off. So there are some patterns that cost normally £10 and I paid £2.50 or £3. So I thought might as well have them in the stash. Also, right before this video, I bought something that I want to show you on my phone before my phone dies. Owl Forest embroidery. We all know them. Look at this beauty. I did say I'm cat obsessed. Look at it. Oh, just look at it. Let's see if it'll let me. Look at these threads. Oh gosh, so beautiful. So I've ordered it. They still have it in stock. They still have it in stock as we speak. They ship from Russia. And including shipping, it cost me £41 for the whole kit. And that includes hand-dyed fabric, hand-dyed threads, pattern, the entire box. So it's not too expensive. You know, Dimensions kit costs £40, so not too bad. Once that's here, I think I might do like a little unboxing if you're interested, just so you could see what's in there. And I really, really want to do that next year. So let's start with, oh goodness me, with all of the patterns. I'm gonna try to whiz through them very quickly. I'm not sure if I will post links underneath. Most of these are from Etsy, so if you're interested, just leave it in the comments and I'll tell you where I got it from, which shop I got it from. So I got this one. I had this one in my wish list for a little while, but it was expensive. I got it on Black Friday, so it was much, much, much cheaper. When I stitch this, I don't think I'll stitch the words here. I'll just do that bit. But I've got another mug from her that I bought last year. And I think it's called Winter in a Mug or something like that. That one is stunning. Not sure when I'll do it, but it's stunning. Next. Okay, now this one is a bit of a gamble. It wasn't on a sale or anything like that, I don't think. What's the company? Steffi Art. They had a few different cat ones. This will be an absolute ball ache to stitch because confetti is just going to be ridiculous. And it's got a ridiculous amount of colours, but this might be a lifetime project. Not sure if that will ever happen. Oh, right. Next one is the one that I'm the most eager to start sooner than later. And I don't know why. I'm just very eager. So here we are. Edward Scissorhands. How stunning is this pattern? I love it. Again, bought on Black Friday. I think I've paid £4 for this. And this Etsy shop rarely has any sales or anything like that. But I love this. However, back stitching again on this. Oh, I hate back stitching. If I could do all the stitching, send it up to somebody else to do back stitching, that would be great. Okay. I'm not, they're not all in the right order or anything like that, but I kind of want them to be from the same shop, so I'm just rejigging them, rearranging. What else have we got? That one, and that one. Okay, so, I'm sure all of you know Stitcherista here on Flosstube. Oh, I love her. She does 3 videos a week. Mondays are for cross stitch, Wednesdays are for diamond painting, Fridays for colouring. I only watch Flosstube, only her Monday videos. She's amazing. She's so funny. She has this amazing personality. I love her. And in the last 2 videos, she showed us the pattern she's working on, that she bought and wants to start kitting it up. Is this one here. I fell in love with this and was totally enabled. This is Christmas in pink. However, it's all in French and I do not speak French. So if you're interested, this is the company. And that's the actual pattern. Love this. And then, obviously, because I put that one in my basket, I couldn't resist. I couldn't help myself, could I? So I might as well splash out. Ridiculous. I have more Christmas patterns than one needs in their lifetime. I swear I probably have 97% of my stash, it's all Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm obsessed with Christmas. I love Christmas decorations. I love Christmas tree. I love gifting. I don't particularly like receiving gifts. I feel awkward and I don't feel like I deserve it, but I love gifting. So, another one to add to my Christmas stash is this one. How stunning, guys. Look at these reds and I just can't. Same company. That's the name of the pattern. Christmas sampler. It's quite big. 210 stitches by 300. You can get a print copy or a PDF copy. I wanted PDF copy. And then I got this one. I didn't think I had anything for springtime, and this is beautiful. I love how detailed this is. How intricate and just elegant and colourful, and it's got a little bunny here at the top, and just I love everything about this. So that happened. Then the other day, again, I was enabled. I was watching somebody on YouTube and she was stitching this on I can't remember what kind of fabric, but I saw this on green, and I'm not sure if it was her stitching it on green, but on green fabric, like sort of not dark green, but paler green, and I love this. Can you see why? She's stitching. I couldn't help myself, bought that. And then Facebook. One of the designers posted new patterns that she's done and they are available, and right away, literally first thing, bought it. The design is called Little Room in the Attic. And these aren't actually her, design. She's designer of the pattern, but the actual artwork isn't hers. But it's beautiful. I love that. And then, because I obviously went on to her shop, that's another new one that she released. Love this. I love the Nutcracker. I've seen ballet, Russian ballet, I've seen Lithuanian ballet, I've seen English ballet of the Nutcracker, and I love it. It's one of my favorite, all-time favorites. This is very likely going to happen, and there's not much stitching in here, I don't think. Next one. I mean, there are so many cats in this haul, it's ridiculous. Can you even? Using Kyle's words, you'll know who he is. Can you even? Can't wait to stitch this, and I think I even have a fabric for this already. Oh, and then same designer. Can you even? I love colours. I love pinks, greys. Kind of grey is one of my favourite colours ever. Okay, next one. These ones were the cheapest ones out of all of these. Biggest discount. So this was 70% off, and I think I paid something like £3 each instead of £10. And I'm thinking this is good for Halloween stitching next year, or even all year round stitching. It doesn't have to be just Halloween. And again, can you see why I bought this? I mean, guys, when I bought all of these things, I didn't realise that almost every single pattern has a cat in it. So if any of you ever do an exchange with me, that's your easiest bet. Just go with something that has a cat in it. So, number one, I absolutely got into this because of the cat. Love the pose of that cat. And these little guys here, look at the ghosts. It would look stunning on like a black fabric or something like that. And I got a companion for it. They've got like 6 of these in the shop, but I got attracted only by these 2 because they had cats in them. The other 2 are just kind of quick buys because they were, again, almost like 50% off, I think. This one was very cheap, £2-3, and I couldn't just let it go because Black Friday, and it's always good to have Christmas patterns in your stash, isn't it? Even though you've got 50,000 of them. And then this one. Again, couple of pounds. The only hard copy that I bought is this one, and I got it on eBay, and it's absolutely stunning. So, Black Swan Designs, Magnolia. Now guys, look at her. She is gorgeous. However, this isn't the one I would be stitching. I would be stitching, ta-da, this one, the pink version of it. I think this is absolutely stunning. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of these wings here. So I'm not sure if I'll just rechart it and get rid of the wings and not have them, because it's quite easy to do. Or just do it with them and just go along with it. I don't know when I will stitch this. I don't know if I will ever stitch this. I paid £6, I think, including shipping. Now, I think this company is out of business, and I'm deeply upset because this is the first time I've seen them. And they've got so many other patterns, and if you open it up, it tells you what other patterns they've got. And I would love to buy more of these, so if any of you are selling these or would like to pass on the stash, I would happily buy them from you. So just drop me a message or, you know, contact me. Last weekend I got another magnifying glass, a new one. My old one just wasn't working anymore. It was just flapping about. It broke basically. So I bought this one, and it has an LED light. It's battery charged. There's a little button here, and it's a really good light actually. It's not like your manky, horrible light, you know. So it works well. It's quite heavy, but it works well. Also, I love this clip, and I will show you why. So the previous one I had was just a stiff clip, and it wouldn't work on here very well. However, with this one, it adapts to your fabric because this is movable. Can you see what I mean? I love it. I love that. And the last stitchy thing I bought, these scissors. I love rose gold. It's my favorite color ever. They're beautiful. Right, I've got a couple of other things I want to show you. They're not stitching related, but I really feel like I should spread the word about these. Just because it is Christmas time and everybody needs to know about it. Sainsbury's, UK supermarket. The most amazing Christmas cards ever. I mean, can you even? Look at these. And it says, "Are you Christmas Yeti?" There's 4 in here. It was quite expensive, £6. However, it says here, when you purchase this pack of cards, you will be helping Sainsbury's donate a minimum of 0.5 million, split evenly between its chosen charities, Comic Relief and the Royal British Legion Trading Limited. The Royal British Legion Trading Limited gives its taxable profits to the Royal British Legion and Poppy Scotland, according to where sales are made. So I don't mind paying £6 for 4 cards because I know some of it is going towards the charity. Another one, I love this one. There's 4 in this one too. Same thing with the charity. And then the last quick non-stitching related thing. Every year I buy myself a special Christmas ornament bauble, and the company I buy it from is this one here, artifactually.com. They're based in England and they go to Christmas markets like Bath Market. I bought an ornament there. They go to a couple of others. You can find them in Harrods as well. So they're quite good. If you go to the website, they've got a bigger choice than they do if you go to a market. And it's delivered, safely and beautifully packaged, and they've got better choice. Now all ornaments changed each year. There are some that stay the same, but most of them are new ones every year. If you're interested, one day I'll show you others that I've got at the moment on my Christmas tree, but this one that I bought, I got absolutely amazed by the colour. So this is the box that it comes in. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this. And then it opens up like that. It's magnetic. So it's beautiful for gifts. I bought one for my ex-boyfriend's mum last year. She loves cats too, so I bought her cat. So look at this beautiful unicorn. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh. I mean, they provide the ribbon and the little hook that goes on it, and I need to rearrange the ribbon. They had different colours. So this isn't the only one. They've got like 5 you can choose from, but I love this one. It's stunning. Beautiful. Sorry about that. I thought it might be worth sharing it if any of you have any traditions or anything like that. And it came with a little card. Okay. Right. Now, the fun part. I want to do a giveaway underneath this video. So what you are going to get is a choice of a pattern that comes from Mirabilia or Nora Corbett. So I agreed to get anything for you, any chart, any Mirabilia or Nora Corbett chart, up to, not the out of print ones, but the ones that are available. And all you need to do is leave a comment underneath, telling me how you will kind of pass your kindness on to somebody else. It doesn't necessarily have to be giving away a chart to somebody, but it could be something you've done nice for another person before Christmas, just something you're proud of. And if you could not use giveaway word in the comments, that would be great. Do not use the word because if you do, it classes it as spam. But the word I will be looking in your comment is, what would be the word? Kindness. So I'll be looking for the word kindness. Okay. Now, the giveaway will be open until, so today is the 13th. I'm not sure when this will be going up, but once it goes up, feel free to comment. It will be open until, you know what, guys? Until the end of this year. So entries will close on the 31st of December. And that would have to be, let's say, 5 p.m. UK time. So whatever the time is. Now, the giveaway is open internationally, so we'll ship it anywhere you want me to ship it. You have to be over 18, or you have to ask your parents to submit it for you. And you need to be happy to send me your postal address if you do win. I will pick a random person to win via generator on the phone. I might do that in the next video maybe, or do it beforehand. I will leave a comment underneath the comment that won if I draw in advance. But yeah, any memorabilia chart you want, apart from obviously out of prints and the ones that are hard to get, or any Nora Corbett charts. So good luck, and tell me how you will pass on your kindness to somebody else, or how you have done it already. Right, so next thing on my topic, you don't need to kind of listen to all of this, but it's just something that's on my mind. Recently we had quite a few tragic events in the world and in England. One of them being a stabbing in London on the London Bridge. And that really affected me, because we had something like this already a couple of years ago, I think. We had an incident down there already, and it just, the brutality, and I feel so much sympathy for the families of those two people who unfortunately had passed away. And I just wanted to kind of put it out there that kindness is very important, especially before Christmas, before this time of the year. And it's something I think a lot, I think about a lot. And obviously then we had volcano eruption, not here in England, but, and that again, so many people have died, so many people injured, and my heart is in absolutely pain and is absolutely shattered into pieces. But that's the sad part. I think I'm going to show you my stitchy corner today, just because I thought it's something fun, just something to add so you can see where I'm normally working. And then I might actually add a video of a few of our decorations, Christmas decorations. Me and the kids, my partners, well, my ex-boyfriend's kids have helped me to decorate the staircase, and it looks beautiful. So I'll be back with you shortly. Okay guys, so this is my stitchy corner. I do need to have a little pillow over there and a blanket. I can't live with those, so I normally just stretch my legs up here, and I've got my Lowry stand here. I hang my threads on top here, and just have all my stitchy bits down there. So that's my stitchy corner. It's not very elaborate, but it's very comfortable, and I can twist my Lowry stand as I like and do whatever I like. I don't have any of my kind of designs or anything like that laying about nearby, so if I wanted to switch projects, I do have to go to the storage where I keep them all, but it's good enough for now. So these are the decorations that I was talking about. The kids wanted to put up tinsel up the banisters, and I helped them to hang the little baubles and the snowflakes and the ribbons. Just looks very Christmassy. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I know I rambled a little bit in certain parts of it, like I do. But thank you so much for watching, and please do leave a comment below, either if you want to participate in the giveaway or you just want to chat about something, about what you're working on, about what's going on in your life or in the world. And I just love talking to you, and I will always try to respond if I can. Please do subscribe. That will kind of notify you of my videos, and I would really appreciate it, because I know that I've got more people to interact with, and that just fills my heart with joy. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next month. Thank you. Hello guys, it's me again. Hello guys, it's me again. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed all of the updates. I did ramble a little bit like I always do. Please do participate in the giveaway. I would love to kind of just send something for you. And do comment below. Do tell me what you've been up to recently, what you have been stitching, what's on your mind. I love to talk to you. And if you subscribe, that would be amazing. I would absolutely adore you. I love seeing the numbers grow, just because I know I can interact with more people as we go along. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.